Okay, well, they got some deals on certain things. This is the Tiny SA Ultra 158, I guess it would be. I don't know what it usually is. 160, 56. I saw one of these for a little bit less than that. I think it was 47. Trying to see if I can find it now. But that's the one that I do have. There it is. Right here. Oh, that's a Nano VNA. I'm sorry. But that's worth looking at too. If you don't already own a Nano VNA, you don't know what one is, look it up on the internet. I'm telling you, man, it is well worth owning. So here's some bigger ones. What is this one? This is a 4-inch touchscreen. $78. You can save $12 with a coupon. So that would be $66. That's really pretty good for a larger one. This one being the larger one. The other one is just really, really small. God, I'd be real tempted to buy this just because it's a little bit bigger. I think the other one is like 2.7-inch screen. That's really a good deal on that. This is why I'm like, I can't look at all this stuff. There's these kind too. I don't know if this has regular connectors or what it uses. But it's also a 4-inch touchscreen. So like these are starting to come down in price. Let me see. This is a $44 one. This is pretty good price. I mean, I think one time I saw one time for $39. You always need to check and see what hardware version it has. For some reason, this other one is $59. I don't know why that one would be $59. Maybe it comes with more stuff. Let's see. With SMA adapter. Yeah, those are handy. But it ain't worth an extra $12 or whatever. And it was more than that, like another $15. So this is all you really need. What does it say the screen is? 2.8-inch screen. So this 2.8. 2.8 is fine, but 4 is a lot better. Since I already own one, I probably wouldn't buy the 4-inch. But if you're gonna get one and you don't already have one, I would go with the 4-inch, especially that one that was $66. Because that's like a really good deal. Here is another one for $71. $73 because there's a $10 coupon. I'm not sure what this is. I have not seen one like this before. I guess this must be some kind of new one. I have never seen this before. It's in a metal case, it says. That's very interesting. I really don't have a problem with the plastic case on the other one. But it might be better, I don't know. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so if you decide you want a metal one, there they are. Don't know anything about them. I actually think I prefer the plastic one to be, I don't know. $69, $94, $87. Now, I typed in spectrum analyzer, and what I'm seeing is VNAs. Alright, so also looking at frequency generators, and some of these cheap ones, I don't know if they're any good. These seem to be really popular. I've heard people are using them to generate signals. They have 20 volts peak to peak. I really need one, so they don't all go up real high in frequency, but they all count higher in frequency. I think they all go to 100 megahertz. So this is 60 megahertz, and it looks like it has a pretty nice display on it. You get more than one channel, you get modulation buttons, etc. Let's see, what does the modulation say? Frequency, amplitude, duty, phase, sine wave, etc. I had a really cheap frequency counter, 2.4 inch display. I had a really cheap frequency counter, and it left a real bad taste in my mouth. Like, it worked, but it wasn't sensitive enough. So here's a $56 Tiny SA. That's pretty good. I have used mine a couple of times to measure frequency, and so as far as like measuring it like off of an IF test point in the radio, I don't know like if that's like good or better than these. Here's a 01. I'm looking for a signal generator and a counter in one, basically, myself. This one comes with an attenuator. 25 watt attenuator, that's pretty damn cool. Maybe you have to put a link to that one just because, like, having everything there, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we got here page 2. That one has an attenuator also. And we have these DDS generator, 2-in-1 and 2 channel, 10 megahertz bandwidth, handheld. All right, here's a couple more. Pocket oscilloscope, 120 megahertz bandwidth signal generator. I find that hard to believe. I just want like a good old school frequency counter. Like, to be honest, like just something that works. I've got one of these here. I have never really had any luck with it. I'm gonna make a video about that later. We'll keep a radio near it and do all that. This to me does not look like, I would not say that this has 120. But anyway, it's based off of one of these other things. I guarantee it. It's based off of one of them damn things. And I don't know what the signal generator limit is on these. I don't particularly actually really need a signal generator. But having one would certainly not hurt. So there's a few of them on there. And usually what we need to do is DDS signal generator. We'll get better results that way. Okay, so here is an $84 one. And I'm trying to think if I don't really need the deal. This goes up to 15 megahertz. It's $84. But is it a cheap piece of plastic junk? I don't know. That's what bothers me. This one's 30 megahertz. Here we have a different scope that has one on it. And one of these. I'm not really keen on these. Now this one here, maybe. Because it tests transistors and lots of other stuff. This could be actual real valuable tool to have. Let's see, what does it say? It says 500 kilohertz bandwidth, built-in lithium battery. 6 waveforms, blah blah blah. 6 signal output, continuity tester, output frequency 100 kilohertz. So it's probably just 100 kilohertz, and that's all it can do. Transistor tester. It's definitely really cool for like other stuff. I don't think I would buy it for the function generator. Output adjustable from 1 to 100 kilohertz. I think it measures frequency too. It's just not probably real accurate. Yeah. Comes with 1 kilohertz calibrated square wave. It's cool. Thing is, I have lots of little cheap frequency counters, and it worries me. Like, I don't want to spend that kind of money or any money really on any of them at all if they're going to be junk. I must have this thing set to Black Friday only because I'm not really seeing a lot of stuff. So one of these at 10,000 count, that's pretty good. Yeah, they might be good. It's possible. Might be good. Here's the say here. It says 2-channel, 10 megahertz bandwidth, 400 volts peak to peak, 10,000 count, resistance, blah blah. FPGA, MCU, ADC. I don't know. Dual channel. That's pretty cool. So a 2.8-inch display. Let's see. Channel, dual channel, sample rate, impedance, time base, trigger type, display mode, oscilloscope measurements, Type C charging port. That's pretty cool. Signal generator. It doesn't say. Anyway, I don't think it's something I would buy. I wonder why it's not showing us like the real. Then they have these type here. I don't know if these are any good. You can even build like kits for different things. All right. We're on this Black Friday thing. So let's just click all departments. So these are pretty common. Like the most common one you're gonna see is these ones. It's so hard to scroll through. There's the ones that look like this. 60 megahertz. Not real familiar with this. I haven't seen that one before. 209, 359, 179. Unity. I just like lots of them. See what happens when I pull up just signal generator. Anyway, yeah, there's a few things on here. All right, let's try frequency counter. So we get these here. It's supposedly not bad. I was looking at this one, this high resolution frequency counter display meter, 10 hertz to 2.7 gigahertz, $109. I think that's probably the best one. And I just think so because like it's designed to do one thing only. They don't have a very good picture of it, but I don't know. And it looks more reminiscent of what I'm used to seeing. Yeah, see, this is what I don't care about. I'm not interested in reading CTCS tones or DCS tones. And a lot of them, when you type in frequency counter, that's what they're trying to do. And they're usually not accurate anyways. These are supposed to be garbage. These are CB ones. These are supposed to be junk. That one I don't know. So, anyway.